cannot be in here right now.
Searching for greatness in a sea of the dying and shameless, a sea of the aimless. I don't wanna be one of the nameless. I'ma wake up with the mindset that one day I'm gonna make it, and I don't think I'll be fine if I don't break my limitations. Don't try to stop me, I exist to write my own story. I'll make a decision if I want some peace or if I want the glory. Yeah, don't want a life that is complacent or possibly boring. I just want a life that is worth every day exploring.
My whole life I just wanted someone who would notice me. My whole life I just wanted to be somebody to be. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, yeah, I just wanna be great. Yeah, I just wanna be great.
What up, what up? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome into the Road and Toe Show, episode number 23, y'all. 23. Here we are. This is the Ladies of Activism. We got a full panel going on here tonight. We got a lot of people, and I will let the host let everybody know who's here and who's not here and all that stuff. I'm
having that.
Hang on. I am Toe for Life. This is the show, the co-show owner, Road Dogs Media, and we are the Road and Toe Show. And these are the Ladies of Activism. And we're going to drop out of here, and we're going to let you guys have it. On to American Justice, Heather Holt, and me and Road Dogs, we're out of here.
See y'all later.
Bye, fellas.
Peace. What, everybody? How y'all doing?
Out of the room.
Hey.
Hello.
I'm having some connection.
It's a party up in here.
It is. Beautiful ladies.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are we okay on sound? Hey, everybody in chat.
All right.
If everybody can hear us,
Hey,
give
y'all.
us one in the chat across the board.
Hello,
y'all.
everyone.
Hello.
What?
Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna grab my headphones.
Five in the shot. Heather, my signal's going.
You're going in and out.
Yeah, it's not going to slow mode. Okay, all right.
Okay, anyway.
Okay,
sorry.
well, I don't think we should be all right without the slow mode. Hopefully.
Okay. So how you ladies doing this evening?
Doing good. How are you, LJ?
Good.
Pinky.
Fantastic seeing you all here.
Hey, nice to see all you ladies and talk to you in this capacity. I miss a lot of your live streams. I'm busy all the time usually, so it's kind of cool to have all of you ladies in one area so we can like chill and chat and stuff.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Seems sometimes the people that you want to talk to the most, or you want to watch the most, are the people you get to watch the least because you're so damn busy.
Yeah.
You said it. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
For sure, especially live streaming and stuff like that.
I try to catch all of y'all. Being a supporter, I try to catch all of y'all.
Oh yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Broken. I don't know who has the best colleges. I think everybody's great in their own way.
I agree, Amy.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
I can't even pick a favorite.
And it also comes down to a matter of style. I mean, everybody's got a different style, and I love watching all of y'all because y'all each have your own style, your own way of doing it, your own way of talking to anybody that comes up, and that's just amazing.
just amazing.
That's why I always say we need everybody. And we
We have
we
a
really do.
variety. We have the rookies, which is going to be Sweet Tea and I would probably be the rookies up in. And then you have the veterans, which I would say, Lady Justice, Pink, Amy, and
Can
I ask who's talking right now?
Yeah, I can't see everybody.
it's American Justice.
Yeah. American Justice. I feel very honored what you just said. I'm just a person. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, we got Laura Shark in here. That's the for real veteran.
Oh, now, yes, absolutely. Laura Shark.
Just all being quiet.
Okay. My hat's off to her, yeah.
Well, baby, we know that voice, okay?
I don't know how to.
Everybody, check to make sure that you're.
Page, if you have it open.
I don't.
Close it.
Yeah, because it's setting off an echo.
Yeah, it's getting better though.
Who's streaming live on YouTube right now?
I don't know.
Everybody's streaming.
Everybody double check your device to make sure your YouTube.
I think I am. I'm such a boomer. I don't fucking know.
There we go. Echo's gone.
Oh, I see. It says you can go live on your channel. Okay, cool.
I mean, we might.
I gotta say though,
okay,
What's
let's
that?
mute.
Go ahead. I was saying we can
I guess
try
I was
the
just
mute thing, and then as one talk, unmute might be a little easier.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay, so we can all stay muted. I get it. Okay. I guess I was just gonna say, I just want to throw it out there that like for a long time ago, like when cop watching and stuff was really new, like having like ladies go out there and do it, it was like extremely rare. Like it's something you would never see. Like I was just like in awe when I discovered Laura Shark, and it was just like but now it's like they're popping up everywhere, and which is great. I think everybody should be watching the cops and stuff, but it's just like so happy for me to see like there's such diversity in it now, and there's so many ladies out there just like doing their thing, and I love seeing it. I just love supporting every single one of you.
Oh, dang. I remember me and Foxy going out for like a couple of years and being like the only ones that we knew about.
Oh, and
yes.
you've got couples in now.
Awesome. Sounds a little better, yeah?
I think it does.
Star, how are you?
I'm doing fine, thanks. I really appreciate being up here. AJ, it was really great of you to ask. And I love supporting everybody.
Well, let's go around the room and tell everybody.
I've had. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, maybe get everybody to say, how long they've been doing it now.
Mm-hmm. And themselves.
That's up to you, host. You guys tell us who to begin with.
Well, Amy, how long have you been doing it?
Me, I've been into, watching the videos and learning my rights. I didn't know my rights. I knew that, I had a concept. I wasn't taught in school, nothing about my rights, that they were important. I was taught about the, of course, the inception of these documents and stuff, but never how they would ever affect me in my life. No. So for years, my rights were, I was very much harassed by police, mainly probably because I was homeless and reasons like that. But they were just always messing with me. I didn't know. But I started watching the videos probably about 6 years ago, 5-6 years ago. And I watched and watched and watched. But I wanted to make sure I kind of knew what I was doing. I mean, not saying I know what I was doing. I was already kind of in the house because I was scared of police, because not scared of them, but I was just tired. And I moved down south and I said, I was done. Yeah. So they kind of ran me in the house, but then I started seeing these videos, man. And then I started learning my rights. And then, so I've been videoing for probably about 2.5, almost 3 years. But, at first, the first few months wasn't that often, but it's something I spent a lot of time on. Even when I wasn't videoing, I was very much a supporter to the fullest extent. In fact, I probably do it too much. My family gets a little you know, like, why are you doing this so much? You need to be with us too, you know. But that's me. Okay, who's next? How long you been in it? Who?
What?
You pick. You can
Rick
pick the next
is.
person.
Straight down. Lady Justice, how long have you been in it?
Well, I think I put my first actual video up a little over 3 years ago, I think. And then there was a long period. My family thinks I'm a nut. They think I'm crazy, but you know what? I am who I am, okay? And I'm doing me right now, okay? And there's no more happiness than that.
That's awesome.
Amen.
This will be my second year of actually going around the United States. I traveled the Union. This is be my second year.
I absolutely adore you, LJ. I've been watching you for a long time.
Me too.
Thank you.
And and Pink.
Same.
And I've known Banana Anna forever, and I like to hear her sing. And Pink Camera Magic, yeah, all these people I watch. Now, Sweet Tea, I haven't seen much of her. Or American Justice, and I've seen like one of Heather's cop watches, but only because I've been so busy with my case and stuff, and them denying my,
We're
you know,
neutral
me.
and black. It's okay.
With them not dropping it, you know, they, instead of letting the judge decide on my motion for dismissal, the DA wrote a traverse, I think it's called, like an answer saying why they wanted to make this case go through. So
Could you do me a favor? Can you just, I'm so sorry to mean to interrupt, but for those of us who aren't familiar with your case and situation, can you just give us like a really quick, brief, like update of like from the beginning, sort of what happened?
Yeah, I think I sent the video to American Justice. Did I see that one? It's called Constitutional Activist. Oh, I went and
I believe so. Yes.
Arrested. Well, actually, I would prefer if you have it. I mean, I didn't mean to take the whole conversation my way, but I would prefer if you had the one I did there.
No, you're good.
Sergeant, about the one that's got the black thumbnail. With the sergeant, if you could do that one first, because this is what happened.
Yeah, I just have to tell Road.
Okay, and let me tell you what this is. This is a couple weeks before when me, and I know some of you, probably a lot of you have seen this. Me, Amanda, and my friend Sunshine Sam, my best friend, we were all out there, and we stood up that night, and the people won that night. And it went 2 weeks later, we went down there, and I got arrested. It's totally retaliatory. So if we can start with the Menard situation and then show my arrest. One with the black thumbnail. And then we could go, if we could go to my arrest after that, that'd be great, because the arrest is really quick. And then I can tell you more about the case later, you know? It's better to see it than to talk about it. But I want to start with the Menard one.
The sergeant or the
It's the sergeant. That's the night the people won. But I want to play it first, please. And then
the one that says the sergeant, right?
Yeah, sergeant with 3 women.
Yeah.
Yeah. We won that night, but 2 weeks later.
Road Dog.
Thanks, guys.
Play American Amy too. Please. Sir. Maybe.
He will. Hey, at least we got people in the background. And thanks to all the mods for dropping links. We appreciate you guys. I haven't got to speak to all of you, but I see you, and I'm glad you're here. Anyway, so okay, so when they pulled that up, why don't Pink Camera Magic? How long have you been in doing this in the movement, an activist?
My very first cop watch video I did was 2014, and I started out primarily cop watching, but then I got into auditing a couple of years after that.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah, I think I started watching in like 2016, and you'd already been around for a minute then, so that sounds right. Who's next?
Heather, you've been around.
I can go next.
Yeah,
Sweet Tea. I'm Sweet Tea.
Don't be shy.
Oh, I'm not shy. I've
No,
been
she's not.
studying the videos for the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 months, just trying to figure out what it is that I want to do in life. I've always been an advocate for the people, and I've always fought with cops in my line of jobs that I've done in the past 20 something years. And I decided that this is my calling. I need to do this. And I'm still learning the laws, and I love all the help that I'm getting. I appreciate the open arms that I've received from the community. And I'm ready to take off, and I'm ready to make a difference. And we do need to make a difference because there's a lot of bad things going on, and it needs to be in the spotlight and made awareness of it. And we have to make a change.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Most.
All right.
Yeah.
Who's next? Do I get somebody?
Uh-huh.
Who
Sure,
hasn't
you
gone
have.
yet? Pinky?
I'm waiting to talk to M Star really.
Who you want?
Laura, you can go ahead
You
first.
have M-Star,
I had to check my own channel to
uh,
see how long I've been doing. I was like, man, how long have I been doing? I feel like it's been forever, but I also feel like I'm still new. You know, like
I understand.
because I learn something new every time, I guess. But yeah, no, I've been doing it since 2016, and I guess according to my channel. And, sorry, I'm eating something right now. But yeah, what do you want to know?
how long have you been doing it for?
Since 2016.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't even seem that long because like because I
Count on a
record
lot of
with
fingers and toes.
when I
That's
record with
6
Tom
years.
Zebra, Daniel, like he's been doing it for 2 decades. Like I always feel like I'm always new, around him and Ricky and Catman. So it's funny.
For those of you who don't know who Daniel is, that's Tom Zebra, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if the mods for any of our channels want to drop people like Tom Sieber or any channel you may hear us mention or any channel
Ricky
you
Monday,
recommend.
Catman.
Yeah, I guess that's okay with the host. It's definitely okay with me.
Yeah.
You can definitely do it if you're on my channel.
Gotta share
I
the
think
love.
others-
We gotta pollinate here.
Yes.
Yeah, be sure to drop all the ladies' links for sure in all the chats.
Well, I do want to say, and maybe Laura would
I'll tell you what, you
care to
can tell
talk
that
about
you're
it, but Laura's just an old pro at this, but I think what's amazing is the work she's currently doing, the more investigative side of it, and just so on point with things. I think it's amazing what you've been accomplishing.
Thank you. I've been trying to not get so personally attached to some of these situations, but it's hard not to, So then once I get my spidey senses up, or my shark senses, I'm like, I just go, and then I start figuring shit out. And I'm like, oh my god! But then you know what? I do realize too that I think I'm the only one that really sees the great, I'm the one that's shocked, and I don't know. I just hope that people can follow along because I know I get a little. I try.
You're passionate, is what it is. You're very passionate about what you do, and it comes through in the work that you're putting out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying, and at the very least, I know they're watching my videos too. So and they'll either be mad at me one day or something. I'm like, oh, you watch my video? Oh, you didn't? Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I just got that recently. Yeah, but good on you,
Sheriff. I'm like, oh, good. I hope you learned something. Just kidding. Not free. No, doubt it. That's never been my prerogative to try to change law enforcement because that'd be a pipe dream. I just, my whole thing is I too, like you said in American Aiming, that I didn't realize, the extent of my rights. I don't think I ever, just even a simple traffic stop, I would have never exercised my rights because I didn't know, how could I be in my 30s and just be so numb to the most obvious things. But once I, it's just light bulbs went off, and the whole thing is to educate if I can, show people who's in their communities and such, excuse me, the sheriff or the cops, whatever, in their communities, and expose them if there's something going on. But I'm not always saying that cops are always doing something wrong. It's just just getting to know what's going on, and how it's going down.
You just have to be out there.
I don't believe that like the communities that like the deputies involved in the Christopher Bailey case, I don't really believe the community would want those deputies to be there. Like that's not a safety, that's not an individual that would be, like I would look to for safety. So I feel like I also try to get like the word out there, and hopefully the right, people see it, that if something could be done, be done, then something will be done, So that's it.
Absolutely. I think you're doing a marvelous job.
Thank you.
I do too. And I think it's the
Our
reason
video
I just want to
ready
say
if
one
you're
thing.
ready.
Okay. I just wanted to say one thing to Lord Shark is they don't want us to know. That's why we didn't know. Lady Justice could tell you guys later her experience going to school and what she was taught, because she had a good teacher. So, okay, we'll get the video ready. This is not the night of my arrest, guys. This is about 2 weeks before, and I truly believe this is why I was arrested later in retaliation. But this is the arrest first. I mean, this is the stand. I call this my greatest stand so far. Okay, but I was with Accurate Amanda and Sunshine Sam too.
I can't see it. I don't know.
I'm waiting on
All right.
the guys to put it up there.
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready, guys, play, please. Thanks.
He's getting it pulled. He's getting it ready and fixing to show it.
Anyway,
There we
I've
go.
been doing this for
This is a long
I don't
walk.
know, September.
It's going to be a little bit
of
more.
last
Actually, the
year.
night of my arrest.
Uh,
Last
trying
time.
to get there, guys.
Quiet.
I'm going to run for a minute. So hang on. If I get down here, I'm going to try to put it on gimbal. We might not have no notifications left. Nobody's in here. It's okay. No, it's okay. We got one person in here. But no, when we get up here, I might need you to hold my gimbal for a minute, because it's not acting right. But the goal is to get up here now. We started, they're pulling people over left and right. We started with a different cop watch. We were on static.
Some technical.
As soon as they got done with one, they were standing there talking. They lit up another one. So here we are. And here came another unit. I'm already live.
I remember this. Oh yeah.
We've got people coming in. This is actually the arrest, but it's fine.
This is
Guys,
foul.
share this out in case we don't have notifications left, please. So everybody that wants to see this can see this. I'm sorry I'm breathing long, heavy. This is a long walk, and it's hot out here, guys. Hit the like button, please. We're here with Miss Accurate Amanda. We're in Riviera Beach. This is the same department that Sergeant Minard works at. The one that gave us that big problem recently. So hopefully we don't run into no static here. Hopefully we'll see the good sergeant. I'm gonna try to put this back on the gimbal. I guess I'd like to, but we'll see. Let's see what she better. I'm trying to breathe now. And I got the gimbal, and it's acting crazy. I just had to sit right here. Do not let me free up my gimbal. Okay? Guys, don't let me free up my gimbal. So what? If you're talking to me, I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I should ignore the asses. I couldn't hear them though. I should have shut up. They act like they want to act funny. You're gonna try to push us back. You hear me, Amanda? I don't know if she heard. Hello. I'm fine. Yourself?
We're conducting a TikTok right now.
Yeah, I'm nowhere near you guys. Come on now.
Can you back up?
No, I'm not gonna pass that. No, I'm on a public sidewalk. They put up crime scene tape if you feel it's necessary. We're not. We're just documenting.
I'm just asking you, can you back up?
Past
the police cars while we conduct an investigation for what we're doing.
We're on a public sidewalk, sir. Not rude. We're on a public sidewalk. We're nowhere near you guys. We're more than 30.
I'm not stopping that, but
I'm not backing up behind the cars. We're on the sidewalk. We're way more than 30 feet. Just please go do your job. No, we're not. It's not my fault if you have ADHD. Look how many of there are. Please just go do your job. Let us document. We're not going. I can't see way by there. If you want me to move, then if you want me to move, get some crime scene tape.
This is the last warning.
Warning or what? What you gonna do? Arrest me off of a public sidewalk? How? Speech and video would never be interference. Speech or video. No. This is a public sidewalk. I am more than 30 feet away from you guys. More than 50, probably. I have never been asked.
Did they just like leave that car by itself?
I'm not nowhere near your investigation.
Yes, they left one cop there.
They've turned their back.
Yeah, still, it was such a
They did,
dangerous
and I'll
situation.
move
They
then.
walked away.
Once you put your tape up, I'll
Right,
move.
they turned their
That's why they
back
call
on
y'all
the
tape tyrants.
criminals, basically.
This is ridiculous. You could be doing your job. We
Yeah, they're
mean no
suspect. It
ill will
wasn't that
intent.
dangerous.
We're not going to harm you. We're not going to harm your vehicles. Our vehicles, actually. The public's
Yeah,
vehicles.
the cameras are just
We
so
just want to
dangerous.
document. We wasn't coming no
Get 'em,
closer.
Amy.
What are we hurting? This is our First Amendment right to be here. I'm on a public sidewalk.
Okay, you're under arrest.
Ow.
That's a
Yep.
shame.
And that's it. It happened that fast, which, whoops. That one there was actually the night of my arrest. If we can, but if we get to the other one, we don't have to do it right now. But
Didn't you have pictures all like bruised up and battered after that?
Yeah,
Oh.
my
I
wrist.
remember
First of all, they're saying they never did give me a chance. First of all, most of the time they were asking. The one did say lawful order, but I told her to get crime scene tape, and she agreed to go get it. And I was on a public sidewalk, and they said that call was so dangerous. They left one cop all by themselves, just then 3 after a camera person, 2 camera girls.
They hate transparency. I mean, you were a bigger threat, I guess, since you were documenting what they were doing. So it makes sense.
And this is a really corrupt city too, which this can happen anywhere. But they're having. I just was watching our city council meeting. I know one of the residents just spoke up there. There was a man. I did a video the other day. He was beat by one of those cops. I believe I know exactly which one it was. He wants me to help him file what's it called?
Did they manhandle you on the street or in the jail or both?
The use of force is just gonna hurt you anyway.
On the street, I mean, or did they do it in the jail?
The majority of it was on the street.
Like the bruises.
The
Okay,
bruises
right there when they were
on the
arresting
street.
you, right?
Yeah, the ones on my
Okay.
hand, and a lot of them occurred then, and some of them probably occurred for me laying on a small bench all night, and in a little cage. It was I was the only person that was arrested that night. The people in the car, they might have got a ticket or something. I don't know. They left them all there, like you said, Laura. It was so dangerous and unpredictable.
Gnarly.
It don't make no sense. How could this make sense to anybody? And the judge, instead of dropping it, they answered it with and then she recused herself today. So we'll see what happens.
Wow.
Do you have
The
the
judge
reset
recused
already or no?
herself. No, I'm going to talk to my attorney tomorrow, and I want to find, and I'm going to see if he can tell me why she recused herself. I didn't talk to him. I talked to his secretary.
You're still fighting the criminal part, right? Before you can go civil, or have you already?
Yeah, I tried to get it dropped. and they refused because the state wrote an answer, which is called a triverse. It's like their answer, instead of letting the judge just decide if she wanted to draft or not, they answered my motion.
Yeah.
The DA did, and they got statements from them cops again too, I think. And then the next day they had an investigator.
So you've been doing this for over like what, a year now, fighting this?
About 6
Or
months.
how long ago? 6 months ago? Okay.
And I've never been inside a courtroom yet. I was supposed to go to tomorrow, but that's been, the judge recused herself. Why would even a judge recuse themselves on something like this? This is like, this is bullshit.
Sounds like
okay.
She don't want to go against the cops.
Did we get to M where she was going to tell us? Did everybody get to say how long they've been in the movement?
No, M Star and Sweet need to tell us.
Okay. So M Star, will you go now, please?
Yeah, I've been cop watching for just about 3 years. I started in this because of an old friend of mine. He was a cop watcher. He no longer has his channel, but I learned everything from him, at least, to start out with. And I just picked up the camera and I couldn't put it down. And this is where I'm at. I learn from all you all. I learn every single day. I'm just a novice. But it's something I'm passionate about. I think I'm making a difference, at least in my city, at least according to the sheriffs when I speak to them. They, my very first complaint that I actually followed through with made it to the captain's desk, which, was for me like it was hugely gratifying. Matter of fact, not but 20 minutes before this stream, I had a woman who I recently cop watched who was arrested by 6 sheriff's deputies. Most of you probably saw that video. She was pulled out from my neighbor's patio. She is definitely mentally unstable, and she came to my door and, asking who I am, what I do and why, and, told her, and she's like, "Thank you for being there. I'm so upset what's happened to me." And I didn't know how to help her, but I mean, it's just moments like that I love what I do.
Yeah, I would agree. That's heartwarming. It really is. M Star.
Yeah, I mean, I get a lot of thank yous. I get a lot of Karens and Darrens.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? But we all do.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, even with that, it's hugely gratifying, and it's just something I'm completely passionate about.
I think a lot of us just feel led to do this. It's not like we really have a choice.
Well, and I'm seeing in chat,
Yes.
I'm seeing in chat a lot of people are saying thank you to you ladies, that you have actually been the inspiration to them, and they've watched you and it's made them go out.
Oh, well,
nice.
Like Big Man Audits, he just announced out to American Amy, "Thank you, you're the one who got me into this."
Oh man, thank you, Big Man. I didn't know that, but I think there's been a few people, and I would like Pinky and Lori Shark to know that they helped get me in this. I mean, it takes us all, and I still. You think y'all feel like a novice? I'm just now halfway learning how to edit a little bit. So
Still working on it.
I'm terrible. I'm terrible. And shake, boy, I shake. But I got me this little grip now, and as long as I don't forget it, I can do pretty well with it.
And that editing can be a real big.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad I don't edit a damn thing. My non-edited videos helped me with that complaint I placed. So I will continue not to edit.
When I say edit, though, I just, I don't usually cut stuff out unless it's really, really long. But I just want to clean them up a little bit, maybe put some words on them, maybe make a thumbnail, something that's actually going to make somebody watch my shit. Because I notice you don't get an A for effort on YouTube, no matter how many people like you. It's just the way it is.
My motto lately has been just winging it. I wing it.
Mine's been just doing me, to be honest, what I feel like doing. I mean, I've been really busy in my personal life, and then with this case too, which I just, you know, I'm trying to be protective of myself because once I'm into something, I go all in, and I'm like most obsessed with this. And I try to back off a little bit so I can do other things, but it's hard. And then it's like, you all know, it's not just about making a video. That's probably some of the least of the work we do. It's about pulling records and talking to people that want advice, even though we're not lawyers and we can't give legal advice. But just even if it's something simple, like how do people ask me things, and I'll ask them, well, how do I change this on YouTube? These little things that we can all help each other with. And I'm always open to help talk to people when I have the time. And I want to like make compilations for people. And I've got somebody I promised I'm going to make it for them. But that's hard for me to do because I can barely edit. But, you know, but I'm really proud of it.
Figure it out after a little bit.
That, Amy. We're going to get on.
We're working on it. And me and her is going to get together one day and just take a day and just sit here and do computer shit together.
Yep.
Well, now that we've got that, let's get over to our true novice, Sweet Tea. What brought you into it? Because I know you've only been doing it for a little while.
It's Pink Camera Magic's turn, baby.
Oh, was it Pink Camera?
Yes.
It's okay.
Pink.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. I guess you want me to kind of explain like how I got into this and what got me started into it?
Yeah. How long have you been doing it?
Well, it was a number of things. It's kind of a combination of things. I mean, I can go way back and talk about like my mom used to be a dispatcher for like, you know, 911 dispatcher, and she had a lot of cop friends, and I used to like see firsthand a lot of the way they would act and talk about people and the arrests that they've made and things like that. And so moving forward from there, I've gotten in some trouble when I was younger, and so I experienced, you know, dealing with the cops quite a bit when I was growing up, and for different reasons. And then I started learning things like, you know, it would just, you know, they'd do a lot of things that I didn't realize at the time were a violation of my rights, like the way they would search and things like that. I didn't really, like most people, I didn't really pay much mind to it because, you know, you just think you do what the cops say, whatever, right? You're busted, that kind of thing. But then fast forward to 2014, and the stuff with Mike Brown came about, where he was shot by a Ferguson police officer and killed. And it just baffled me because I saw that like all these witnesses were saying he had his hands up, and then the cops said that he was going for the gun and he didn't. So it just like blew me away that like, why was there no kind of like video evidence of what happened? So I started looking very like tirelessly throughout YouTube. I was hoping to try to discover like some amateur video. I was hoping that somebody maybe saw it and witnessed it, and they uploaded a video. And so I was looking like crazy because I knew there had to be some kind of documentation of what happened, because it was just, like I said, it just blew me away that there was no evidence of what happened. Nobody filmed it out of all those witnesses. So as I was looking, I started discovering, you know, this whole sort of subculture of cop watchers. I discovered Cop Block, and then there's We Cop Watch, and like I saw Tom Zebra's videos, and there's like this guy Mike Blue Hair, and a lot of people I started seeing how they were standing up for their rights, and they're kind of, and I learned through Cop Block. I actually ended up doing like Cop Block radio and stuff like that. Got really involved with them. I learned a lot about my rights through them, and then saw videos of those rights actually, you know, being practiced in action. And it just made me realize, you know, over the years and all the things that I've experienced and the things that I've witnessed, that it just like, it's not right. You know, these, like when they unlawfully arrest you and things like that, they don't realize how that really affects people. Like, you know, there's a lot of emotional trauma involved. There's a lot of PTSD. There's a lot of, you know, financial issues. There's, you know, even today, like some of my old stuff from 20 years ago that when I was getting in trouble, it affects me today. So like, you can't just go around arresting people willy-nilly because your feelings are hurt. And to understand that we have these rights and that we just need to like speak on them. It was really, really important to me, and it still is. It's a huge passion of mine, and it always has been. And since I started recording, and so I dug into it, and I spent hours and hours just kind of researching, and you know, till finally I was like, you know what? As soon as I saw a traffic stop, I went and recorded my first traffic stop. They spoke with me through the loudspeaker, and we're talking shit, and then I broke up my very first Cop Watch. It was like kind of a 2-in-1, and One was like where they jumped out and they did like a stop and frisk to somebody for no reason. They just went out and they put these people against the wall. They started patting them down. And then I came out with my camera. And once I came out with the camera, they left. Right. And then I talked to the people and they were like, yeah, we don't know why they came out. You know, I don't know why the cops stopped us. But as soon as you guys got here, they just left. And so I thought, well, there's something to this, you know, so if, you know, I might not, you know, be able to change the world, but if I can be there as a witness, if I see somebody getting pulled over, I can be there to maybe provide some kind of safety net, something where if the cops are going to leave them alone, then I'm all about it. So, and I still am. And so that's why I keep going. And that's why I got started.
That's amazing.
Nice.
It is amazing.
An advocate.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I mean, all of y'all are advocates.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's right. Absolutely.
You know, I mean,
Yeah, I just invited I don't know if you guys are familiar with Jody Cat Media.
Oh yeah.
I know who she
Yeah,
is.
I don't know if she's gonna come in, but I just sent her a link. The link you sent me.
Yeah, cool.
FYI. Sorry.
Are you guys familiar with Jody
I
Cat
don't know
Media?
if that means that I don't know if it's full or if she can get in, but
Yeah, she's badass, man.
I like her
Put her
too.
link up.
Jeff
If it is
in
full,
here.
we'll make room.
Hey Jeff. Hey Snark and Sass. Hey, a lot of people. There's so many people in here.
I know all of the friends are
Catch
here.
you later. Yeah. Crystal Clear, Broken. I mean, just so many people. Truth Be Told, Surveyor Raw, ATL. I mean,
It's really good to see each and every one of them
mm-hmm.
because they're all
It's a
important.
community.
And they all matter.
see,
And
and
I
if you
think-
think about it, they're all in like 10 different rooms right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
I love
really?
that.
This, everything y'all are seeing coming up on the screen, these are all people that y'all have touched, and that's not including the ones that, you know, y'all have helped get out of a ticket or just, you know, the cops walked away from them or, you know, what have you.
Well, I did have
Y'all are
something
making
to
a big impact.
I did have something to say about the editing, though. If we could circle back to it, I kept getting cut off.
Go for it,
who's
Banana.
talking? Oh, okay.
Yes,
Sorry.
Banana.
All right. I know I know a little something about the editing part of it all.
Introduce yourself, ma'am.
Huh?
That is Banana Hannah.
I said introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm
We haven't even
Banana Anna. I've
There we
been
go.
part of the community for about 2 years now. And I've learned a lot as far as going out and cop watching, filming, editing, and everything else that it takes to kind of is like, I don't know, make a statement. And I'm not meaning like as part of the community, but just like so that the videos get seen, so that awareness can be brought to certain videos, because you kind of have to, I don't know, communicate with a lot of people in the community. There's a lot to get the videos out. But as far as like I wanted to circle back to the editing. And most people know me because I sing, but I didn't come into the community for singing. It's a hobby. The editing portion of videos, it's not to edit out necessarily like what you're filming. But there sometimes is a lot of conversation that sometimes does not pick up over the mic, or it's hard to hear. And so it's important to put those words over the screen to really emphasize like what's going on. Also, as Amy was talking about, the thumbnails are super important because they have to be eye-catching. That's the thing that gets people to click on your videos. I've had the opportunity to run a big channel for well over a year, and it's not easy. And trying to get people to click on the things and put the words on the screen, and not just that, but put them on multiple platforms where sometimes you cannot put the full video. Like, for example, TikTok, you can only put like 1 minute to 3 minutes up there. You have to pick the most important parts. So the editing is pretty important. And if you don't know how to do it, I recommend learning because it's like I said, it's important.
Yeah, it's been holding me back so bad. What app do you suggest? Lady Justice has got me using InShot, and it's way better than iMovie, but I'm always taking suggestions.
I use Video Shop.
Video Shop. Yeah, I want to try other things because all this time I've been on iMovie, and it wouldn't get me anywhere at all. I could barely even put words on it, and if I did, they were small. But now I'm getting a little better, because nobody's ever going to do it for me. I didn't realize that unless I ever get money to pay, and I ain't got money to pay nobody.
Yeah, I'm really bad at
No, and I had to
editing.
teach myself. I taught myself everything that I do know.
Yes, same here actually. I was gonna say I do all my editing and stuff right on my cell phone because I'm kind of, tech illiterate a little bit. So I have this app called Viva Video, and I pay the $3 a month for the VIP just to get rid of like the little their watermark and stuff. But I was able to teach myself that program really simply on my cell phone.
What was the name of that app again?
Yeah, we need both some apps.
Viva Video.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Viva, VIVA Video.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. Thank you for letting me. Thank you for letting me talk about the editing.
That
I thought
is
it
the
was
hard
important.
part. Is trying to edit your videos. That way, you're not putting a 30-minute video when you only want to show like 5 or 6 minutes of something that's important.
Yeah, or well, not just that, but like taking certain parts of the video
So it's great to have
and
editing.
yeah, we're taking parts of the video and showing it multiple times throughout the video. Because sometimes you need to be able to do that to refresh, like, oh, remember this happened. I mean, there's multiple reasons why editing is important.
Yeah, and I don't think I'm ever going to catch it like everybody else, but I sure will keep trying. One thing about me, I'll keep trying and trying and trying.
Absolutely.
No, I'm no expert. Like I know
I'm going to give up.
I'm no expert. I just know the pretty basic stuff, but like I said, it is important. But thank you for letting me talk about that.
Thank you for helping us with that, because that's something we all, people in chat too, for everybody, especially me. I know I'm not the only one. Editing has been a huge challenge for me, and it's not like really that but yeah, sometimes I would like to do a little clip in the front like everybody else does. Yeah, I would like to do picture in picture, which I think I figured it out, but I was going to do that on the one I sent her of the sergeant. I was going to put his body cam in the bottom. I think I knew how, but I just didn't have time. I've had a really rough week. So has Lady Just.
Yes.
It's really time consuming.
It's better to be late than never.
Right?
Right.
If you ladies go back and watch this later, I'm seeing a lot of programs being suggested in the chats.
Oh, I see that.
Trust me, I will watch this.
Oh,
I
yeah.
will definitely watch.
Yeah, you go back and watch and just watch the chat on the right of the screen, and you're going to see a lot of things coming through as well.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
We appreciate all you guys. That's what that's why I've always tried to tell everybody we need to help each other. And there's just some people out there that's not really down with that. They're just, let's be honest, they're about themselves. And then there's other people that will do anything for you that they can possibly do. And
Well,
we all need
I agree with that. For example, M-Star and I have worked together on multiple occasions, even just with video titles, thumbnails, and different insight and input on certain videos. And it was definitely helpful to get the feedback. I haven't had the opportunity.
Working with Banana. She's fantastic.
I've edited a video or two for M-Star. But it's really nice to work with her, and it would be really fun to work with some of you other ladies too, or all of you ladies. So I'm excited to.
Yeah, Banana, I'm interested.
Yes, I'm interested. I'm actually traveling the union, and I want to meet as many as I can.
All right, well, come out this way. M-Star and I are in California.
Yes, I know, and I'm going to be meeting M-Star for sure.
And
I'm looking forward to it. Hey, you guys, I just want to make a shout out to Surveyor Raw, aka Record America. she deserves to be up here with us as well. But I just want to say she inspires me as well. She and Cameras Everywhere, her husband, they are an amazing team.
That's
Love you,
awesome.
Nana.
I swear, I'm so
I love
behind.
you.
Like, there's so many people now that are doing this that it's so hard to keep up. Like, I didn't realize that there's so many couples that are like doing this, and like, it. I mean, it's great, but it's just I can't keep up.
Oh,
It's
exactly. I mean,
becoming
like
a
the
movement.
UBs.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
the UBs are always out there, you know. Seeing the couples and the ladies out there is just amazing, because even when I started watching back in May and June, you know, it was always the guys. And then I found M-Star. And then, you know, I found American Amy. And then I found the rest of y'all. And it was just like, oh, hell yeah, there's women out here doing this. That's amazing.
I had a hard time finding female auditors because there are so many men. And I was excited, like Laura Shark. I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, and MSR and American Amy. And oh, I was so excited to see that there are other females to do this. So
Oh,
keep it
definitely. I
up,
was just
ladies.
having a
Keep it up.
conversation with a couple of men, you know, about this is a male dominated arena, and there's so many of us ladies. I mean, we're still over dominated, but there's so many of us that are just as strong and just as good as the men.
Oh,
Well, and I
yes.
think some of us are
Better.
even better.
And we're growing.
I agree with that.
And we're constantly growing in numbers. We're growing as people. We're growing as activists. I think everybody in the community is, not just the, but definitely the females, but all of us. And this is what we got to continue to do. We must be united. We have to. Everybody has to put their. And I'm not saying other people here, but it can't be about. In my personal opinion, it can't be about you. I don't want this to ever be about me. I want it to be about the movement. I want it to be about what's right. Hey, Shy Sly, I want it to be about, you know, what's right. And if it ever becomes about me, then I don't think I'm doing it right. That's not what it's supposed to be like. That's
Exactly.
the dream I was sold. I was told it was good. You know, I thought everybody that did this had pure intentions, and I don't mind nobody making no money. I have no problem with that. Okay. If YouTube's paying, if anybody deserves it, it's damn sure us. Okay. The people that risk their lives and their freedom. But
let me interrupt right here, because I know I'm getting some text messages. American Justice is having some technical difficulties. Hopefully she'll be able to rejoin us in a little bit.
Okay.
So I as they say, the show must go on. So I just wanted to let everybody out there know what was going on, that she's just having some technical difficulties. But we do still have Road Dogs in Tow in the back, you know.
Jody was trying to jump in again, but she said that it's kicking her back out. I don't know. What the...
Okay, well, you know,
Anyway, hi, Jody. Sorry.
Is she
Watching.
trying to get
She's
in?
watching. I think she's in the chat right now, Jody.
Hi, Jody.
Tow or Road Dogs,
But
if
it's
she
just
tries to get
joining
back in, if there's room, because I don't know if AJ's still in the back or not. I'm unable to see it. I mean, we now have an open spot, apparently.
Okay. Hey, Rob. Hey, Gio. Hey, Farlap. There's so many people here. Nova, Joe.
Oh, yeah. I've been sitting here watching them all go past.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's move on down a little bit. I don't know what order she had everything in.
Maybe let's just play a video.
Yeah, well, I'll just start at the top row. We did Amy's. We did one of Amy's. Road Dogs, if you could pull up one of Sweet Tea's, with her being the newest one, you know, we'll put hers out there as well.
Well, I was getting that ready. I just want to throw this out there. You know, if any of you have like, you know, situations, police encounters, or you want like something that you need attention to be drawn to, please feel free to reach out to me. If there's anything I could do to help, I would love to do that, because I'm fortunate enough to have a decent platform where I can share your videos for you, or maybe do a call to action. You know, anything like if you need my help for anything, please feel free to reach out to me.
Thank you. And I remember the time you did like a collaboration for some of the newer females.
Yeah.
That was nice. I need all the attention I can get, really, but because of the reasons I said, that's not the only reasons, but part of it is my channel. People want it, no matter how hard you work, they want it to look a certain way. They want it to, you know, to me, it doesn't matter. I didn't even notice Eric Brandt had a shaky camera. I never even noticed it. So when I was talking about mine, he said, "Have you ever looked at mine?" I'm like, "No, not really." And he's like, "I'm worse than you." I'm like, "I didn't know that."
Okay,
So,
I'm
hey,
being told
Lori.
that Road Dogs is ready. So we're
Okay.
going to take a look at one of Sweet Tea's.
Sounds great.
Y'all are going to be amazed. I mean, amazed at how natural
No,
she
this
has
one
come to
isn't.
this.
Good.
That. It's like a wreck.
Now, this was Friday night, didn't you?
Is this a checkpoint or something? Oh wait. Never mind.
Oh, he waved. Colorado Springs has some cute popos.
Sounds like nasty the way when he like flirts with the cops. He's like, ah.
I love flirting with the cops.
Diesel for We the People news. You're right. Let's not forget about 51550.
Yeah, both
Yes.
of those are good. I
Yeah.
mean, We the People don't have a lot of content yet, but she has just been through a situation and she's very much working on it. And just because now it's a personal situation, even if she wasn't trying to get in it, she has to get in it now. But she's also a great supporter. And 51550, I love her. And there's just so many people. I cannot name all the people I love to watch. I mean, and I try to support and yeah,
Oh.
and we need everybody. I can swear we do.
Who did we just
Absolutely.
lose?
Oh no, we did lose somebody. Banana's still here, aren't you?
If Banana's there, M-Star's there. I think we lost Pink. She'll
Oh,
probably
yeah.
come back.
She'll come
She
back.
was having some problems earlier. But, you know, all the mods, if you could, find Sweet Tea Audits and post her link in. She's new. She's one to watch. And AJ's back. Yay.
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 Awesome.
ATL keeps asking for
Yay.
my link. I don't know what chat room they're in.
Okay. ATL.
He's in mine.
Okay. ATL is also a
I'll
good
make
person.
sure he
There's
gets
so
it.
many people.
Thank you.
Hey, Princess. How you
Could we
doing?
lose?
She's new too, Princess.
Camera.
She's still learning. She's still learning, but she's
Hey, Leslie Sullivan herself is on board. Hey,
okay. Yeah.
I'm
There
so
she
glad to
is.
see
We just got her up to a mile marker
over
the other
1,000.
night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1,000.
Congratulations.
got over
We were
1,000.
banging out her link all through the show and sending it
Mhm.
out everywhere we could during the show, and got her up over 1,000 during the show Monday night.
Oh, that's fantastic to hear.
It sure is. She's very
Hey,
important to this
Leslie,
movement.
great to see you. Love you, girl.
Yeah, she's important, and I think everybody appreciates her equally. I've never
Leslie
heard
is
not
a
a
wealth
horrible
of
thing about her at
knowledge.
all.
I've
Yes.
had wonderful conversations with her.
And please drop her link for, is it Minute Woman Press?
Yes.
Yes.
Advocacy.
Minute Women Press Advocacy. Yes. All the mods, please drop that link. That's Leslie Sylvan's other channel. She's amazing, y'all.
Oh, yeah, she is.
Team Liberty, yeah.
Right? Okay, so we got another video coming up from
I put a
somebody.
link to one of mine in the
Okay,
chat.
Laura's got one of hers in the private chat, Road Dog. If you want to do that, or do y'all want to do? Y'all already got some lined up, don't you?
News Now, Alabama.
He can just line them up however he may choose. Just play them, and then we'll
Yeah, just
talk
play
about
them,
them.
and we'll talk. Yeah, we can just
Yeah, and
grab
talk
them.
as they go. Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Before
That
that
way he
happens,
doesn't have to
though,
go back and forth.
Lady Justice, how is that RV
Yes.
treating you, hun?
My new one?
Yes.
I absolutely love it. I do. I can actually move around and get from point A to point B without stressing so much. Yeah.
I was in that live when you announced that you got it. And
Oh.
everybody was so happy that you were going to be back on the road and we were going to be seeing more videos from you. So I just wanted to acknowledge that you got it, and here we go. There's going to be even more from you.
Let the adventures begin, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I should be able to hear you inside the house, Lady Justice.
Pardon me?
I should be able to hear you inside the house.
Oh. You know, my mama used to always tell me how big my mouth was. I've always been loud. Everybody thinks I'm yelling and screaming and I'm mean and I'm mad and all this. And no, I just got a big loud mouth. I do.
I do too. It's just I live in a stupid old HOA and I hate it. I live right on top of people. I would never buy an HOA. This is my family. My husband's family owns this. I mean, I appreciate living here. Of course I do. But I would never buy into one. Hell no.
I wouldn't either, honestly.
It's like you pay somebody to tell you what to do. It's
right.
stupid. It's like the government, but you're
Hey,
paying
everybody. Pink Camera Magic got booted off, but she has work in the morning, so she wanted me to tell everybody, thanks for having her. And she enjoyed meeting all of y'all.
It was so nice to be able to meet her.
Definitely.
Beautiful. Thank you, Pete Camera Magic. You got good nights for us.
Yeah, and I tell you,
Thanks,
she
she
does
invited me.
work. I've been in a couple of lives with her where she's tried to turn in paperwork that they didn't want to accept. And she's like, but it's a complaint. You're supposed to accept it. And they gave her so much hell. And she stood her ground, let me tell you. They ended up taking it,
I had the pleasure to do a First Amendment audit on Randolph with her, Randolph Air Force Base. So that was cool.
That's amazing.
That is cool.
I met her on a trip to Chicago a couple of years ago.
Really? Yeah, I've never met her.
She's
But I've always
she was on
liked
house arrest, poor thing, when we went. It was,
Oh,
she got
I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I do. That's
And then they
funny.
let her. They gave her like a time in the early morning to be able to leave for a little bit. I'm like, really, the morning? Really? I mean, I'm like, okay. I'm like, yeah, come on, let's go. Tom's I was like, we're going out there.
You are more of a night person.
Yeah, I was like, all right. I don't know what we went in.
If you're back there listening, if you could pull up that one that Laura put in there, and then just
Any
whatever
video. We'll
order
take
you-
any video right now.
Yeah,
any
we'll
video.
just discuss the
Hey,
videos
Caitlin.
as you put them up for us, okay? And I
Okay,
guess
well,
after this one, we can take a short intermission because it's been over an hour. So once
Yeah.
that's done, it'll be about an hour 20 mark, hour 25 mark. We'll take a short
Or maybe we
intermission.
should-
Is Jody in here now?
Jody's here. Road Dogs, can you pull her up, please?
Hey, D. Johns. Hey, Shakur, John. Hey, everybody. There's so many people in here.
I don't see her.
Yeah, I keep seeing all these names coming by, and I'm wanting to holler them out. But if we do, we'll be here for
I know we'll
days.
be here forever. I'm just throwing this in while we get dead time. Yeah, but we do appreciate everybody being here. You guys are great.
Holly.
There's just so
Hey,
much
nope.
traffic in here. Doesn't know what to do.
Yeah. And if it needs to be slowed down, I haven't figured out how to do it. I've been trying to. I don't think it's moving that fast.
Well, it just looks
How
like
do
it
I
on
get in the
our
middle?
screen because there's so many people, so many channels going at the same time.
Look, he's got the videos up there so everybody can see it bigger. That's better.
My
That's
video.
great. That's awesome. We can see it better.
With no audio. Awesome.
Maybe it's like the police and it takes 30 seconds.
Start it again. My video's not mute. I swear. I can't hear it. Can you guys?
No.
No.
I don't know.
No.
It's the most important part of it.
Okay,
Oh.
he's gonna try again. Yeah, the important part is audio, but that's what they did to me that night. They said that's what they're trying to stand on. They're trying to say they didn't stop me from recording. Therefore, well, you did stop me when you put them cuffs on me. Yes, you did.
Yep.
And they said they didn't confiscate my camera. Well, it was sure that it went to the ground and they took it. Even though I asked for Amanda to get to take it, they didn't give it to Amanda. They took it, and I knew they would. Okay, here we got volume, I think.
Just hang tight. We have a murder scene. All right, just hang tight.
It's like our little screens or pictures are blocking the.
So it's just what it looks like to me is your typical illegal search, like what they always do, right? If they've got an innocent suspect in the back of the police vehicle here. See a hand back there. It's an innocent suspect. I mean, I should call him an innocent victim.
This video was 3 different views. This was me, my camera, Ricky, Monday, and then Tom Keeper.
Nice.
Hey, we already know these cops are full of shit. If they're abusing you, you need to talk to us afterwards. We know they're liars.
You're a liar.
So, here comes Laura. Okay, so Laura's here now. We got 3 sides. Laura! Deputy, deputy out there, full of shit. They tried to say this is a murder scene.
Cool. Checks out. Kimberly.
Laura, move up and document that. Why you guys lying?
Fucking liars.
Why are you lying? Hey, the easy way or the hard way, people? Yeah, it's a murder scene. Go away.
Come on, Crystal. Come on. Come on.
You can talk. Yeah, she's good for me.
Yeah, she better be.
Why you guys lying? Okay, have a good night. What does that say to the police when journalists show up and they start shouting, "Back up, we have a murder scene here"? What does that say about the police when that's what they do? You know, what does that say? Especially about these police.
Hey, Ricky, come here, man. Come here.
How are you?
Hey, come here, talk.
Yeah, what's up? What's up? How are you, man?
Hey, man. What happened? They're trying to say I did a murder right here.
Yeah, but look, they know they're lying because obviously there's no cops here.
We didn't have anything on us.
And they're over here.
They just seen us stop right here and that's it. And they were like, oh shit.
I remember there was an
They
incident
just jumped out.
Yeah, they're like, hey, what are you guys doing?
So then they see you guys and they're like, no.
Yeah, they're like, oh,
So
fuck
they
it.
just wanted to like search you. That basically.
Harass.
They say I got a gun.
And they obviously didn't find one.
But then they say, you know what? You look at these guys are here. I'm gonna take you to jail. I said, why the fuck you? Yeah. So my girl got scared. I told my daughter, hey, relax. She's a minor. They try to kidnap. Yeah, that's my daughter. That's
Not the girl they had separated?
Gano.
Yeah,
That's that
girl
bitch's
separated.
Gano. Fuck that Gano. Yeah. Gano. That's that bitch's Gano.
Yeah, oh,
Gano.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fun fact. All right. Do you remember how I... What happened? What happened?
Was that the?
That wasn't the end.
I don't know.
That was the best
Might
part.
Well, what do you know what you were gonna say, or do we need to get the video back? Let's hear
I know what I was gonna say.
You do? Okay, he's gonna try it again.
And then I realized that this Kano is Luis Kano.
The other thing too is we really think it was a gang-related,
Right.
beat down. But we think Kano's brother, I think Kano's brother is like like he's already been determined to be in a gang.
Or who's his brother?
They're talking about deputy gangs, by the way.
Is that
I'm not sure who's who.
Luis was the one in that you have the filed against, Luis Kano. So Enrique Kano is in the database.
Because his brother is like has been determined to be in a gang. I think I forgot which one. Which one it is.
It was
but
the
like
3,000 boys. 3,000 boys.
Yes. I feel like we're onto something.
And there it is. Was I wrong? Meh. Not really. Because, I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. But the way to make deputy, gangs even stronger, more loyal. Siblings, brothers, twin brothers, the Ibarra twins. And then the Kano, brothers. Kano has a brother, Enrique. Enrique is in the database. It is all becoming so clear. It's becoming clear. It's, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Los Angeles Sheriff. I don't know what happened with this, but that's right. Protect.
So one's a cop, one's a gang member?
So here's the thing is that you can stop the video now, but so the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department has 18 they found 18 deputy gangs. That means internal gangs. These are deputies on the job, currently employed deputies that have been over the course of the last, I don't know, 20, 30 years, they've gone through and document or, done enough research to say that there's these very, the 3,000 boys is supposed to be the 3 module, right? So in the jail, this is basically, that's where they kind of, the gangs come out of, because when they're doing their jail term, because all deputies have to do the jail, LAPD and all them, they have their own jails, but they don't have to do the men's central that we have here. And then they make these gangs, these cliques, and then they come out and then they basically wreak havoc on the streets with their own little secret gangs, but it's not a secret anymore is the thing, so there, I don't know if, also there's a young lady, Cerise Castle, really great journalist. She was at one of the protests and she got injured by something. She got injured, and so all of her time off, she started researching the sheriff's gangs, and she made that database I keep referring to in my video. Just names and names and names of different deputies that have been accused, confirmed, and so on. to be in the gang. So, you know, like I put a bunch of names in this database, and like something will come up, and I had a video that I thought his name was Enrique, but it turned out to be Luis. And I had, you know, corrected myself, but then I was like, of course, it's his brother, you know, like, I mean, how much stronger in loyalty in gangs can it be than to have blood, you know, like when you have blood relatives in these gangs. Anyway, it was kind of like it was a moment for me, but yeah, it's hard to like, unless you're like following the Christopher Bailey's, you know, case, then.
I understand where you're coming from. Like the other day, I just learned that, you know how we all joke around that ID is crack to the police. Well, I just found out the other day that they ask everybody for their ID so that they can try to find warrants, because they are given a pay cushion for every warrant that they find.
Really?
So, yes, they get a little
Sounds
bump on their
about right.
paychecks
I
for
totally
the
wouldn't
warrants.
doubt
that
Is
they
that
find.
safe to state? Is that safe to say? I mean, I know they're not allowed to do quota hire, you know, not quota hire, sorry. Quotas for like tickets and stuff. So, I mean, I imagine that.
No, but if they find them, they get a little bump. Whether it's, you know,
A little bump
15
that's not on the books, right?
Probably
well, it's
not.
on their paycheck, so it's on there somehow.
I do know that I've seen lately a lot of people calling for ambulances, and they find out there's somebody in the home, and they come and arrest them before they even send the ambulance in. I've seen it
that's
happen
horrible.
recently. I'm sure a lot of people on here have seen it, because it's happened in 2 or 3 different instances. You know,
What did they do? What'd you say?
Oh
They do
Lord, what were we
What
just
happened?
talking about?
All right, ladies. We've been going for about 1:17 now. We're going to take a short intermission so everybody can go do their thing, go to the ladies' room, smoke that smoke, as Toe would say, do what you do.
Do what you do. I love it.
Do what you do. Eventually,
All
a
right, so
video
Willie's coming back.
while we're doing intermission, and we'll be back in like, I don't know what, Heather, like 3-4 minutes.
Yeah, it's only about 3 or 4 minutes long. It's if it's who I think it is, he's going to be putting up a Netflix music along with a little video with it. Y'all sit back, enjoy the music, and we will all be right back.
All right.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that I'm sinning, and this is just the beginning. I'm closing in the ninth inning, there ain't no point in resisting. Living life like a dream, live it right, that's the thing. Every night, got a team, I've been tied to the scene. Out on stage, here I'm screaming, okay, it's a dream. And I pray as a team, one day it'll be me. If I want it, then I'll get it. Head down, don't regret it. Push myself to the limit. If I play it, then I win it. I'm just saying, I'm just living for today. For a minute, I don't stay, I just visit. Have no shame, I admit it. Looking right at me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. Swear to God, man, I'ma make it soon. Silence all the haters as they see us making moves. I do what I want, so I got nothing to prove. Staying motivated, teaching others what to do. I'm
staying focused. My mind is open, they start to notice that I'm in motion. There is no potion, you're not just chosen. It takes devotion to stay composed, man. Never stop, there ain't no time to fall. Try to live, get it up, you got one life to ball. Thinking big, never small, cause you gotta want it all. When you finally get that call, you get ready, take it on. Need a hand out, I already stand out. Starting to advance now, ready to expand now. You don't have a chance now, cause we're in demand now. Make it by the grand now, feeling in command now. They're looking right at me to see if I succeed, to see if I believe. They're looking up to me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now.
All right. Bye, guys. All right. Bye. Welcome back. Welcome back. We seem to have lost. Nope. I'm seeing her up there. But AJ seems to be having some technical difficulties. But I've been in contact with Backstage. And from what I'm being told, we have M-Star's video up next to discuss. Let's see what Road Dogs has going on for us.
Thanks, Road Dogs.
And that was a great intermission too.
Oh, I love their intermissions. They're awesome.
Yeah, they
Shout
are.
out to Road Dogs.
Oh, and all of the editing y'all see on the show is Road Dogs. Just saying.
Yeah.
Another great editor team.
Shout out to Road Dogs and not me. Damn, that's messed up.
For the editing. Oh my God.
Yeah, for the editing.
Hey, this is a women's panel.
And if y'all need to talk over your video, let us know what's going on. Be my guest. Go ahead.
Hi.
I actually remember seeing this one. What did they have going on, M-Star? Did they ever tell you?
No, they did not. These deputies didn't want to talk to me.
Remember 148G. Remember 148G. You can't block my filming. I don't know what happened, but deputies being deputies. She looks young. She young? She young? She young? Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm a cop watcher. I'm here for her and for you, not for them. They're dirty.
I had to ask. But, well, she's.
Sorry to interrupt. I'm on a great video, and I gotta jump out right now. Thanks for having me, you guys.
Thanks, Laura, for coming. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Laura.
He has the lane blocked, don't he? You know, it's amazing to see how some of the cops will give you the incident report or tell you what's going on, but then you've got these that clam up that act like you're scum and don't deserve even to be talked to.
I'm going through the vehicle. I don't know if it's hers or not. We're going through the vehicle.
Dempster, I know you get told to step back quite a bit. They didn't interfere with your filming?
Just the one deputy or the guy in the black shirt there. But no, I get really lucky with Santa Clarita Sheriff's. Yeah, they like to give me lawful orders. They like to threaten with arrest, but they generally
Paul,
let me.
Road Dog Pause. M-Star, I'm so sorry. I don't know where I'm an acronym is at, but somebody get it, please, because that is a dox. Get it the hell out of the chats.
Oh yeah, I've
so
been
sorry,
doxxed so many
M-Star.
times. It's kind of whatever at this point.
That's not anyone that is up on panel, but it's still a dox from someone we all know.
Did somebody get it off there? Mine.
I'm hoping somebody got it. If it's in yours, Amy, I'm sure Broken got it.
I bet. We all got a lot of great minds. We're all blessed.
I'm so sorry. Go ahead and continue, Road Dogs. And M-Star, you've been real lucky with your interactions with them.
Yeah, that particular night, they didn't want to respond to me. They didn't want to talk to me. I mean, a lot of the times they don't want to, but
So this is about done.
it was interesting that the guy that was standing there, he was with the young lady that got arrested, and he wouldn't talk to me either.
He was following suit of what the police were doing.
But they generally don't. I mean, I guess it depends upon the deputies. Don't really say much to me. They let me just do what I need to do, and that's it.
Take it. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe not.
It'd be nice. They just realized we want to document.
Yeah. I mean,
All
even,
right, so he's gonna laugh about it. I'm fucking out of here.
I mean, just standing there filming. I mean, we're not doing nothing. We're not a hindrance to them. We're not harming them. Why do they feel they have to walk 30, 50 feet to get up in y'all's cameras? Don't film me, but I'm going to get up in your camera.
I know why they do it. I mean, it would be so easy to train on this. I mean, it would be every public employee, anybody that works in a public job, they could train them so easily. They're not doing it on purpose. And if they do train them, these people are just looking to bait you, you know? Like they played the propaganda video about me and Amanda one time.
I saw that.
In response, yeah. And I couldn't believe, I did not believe at that time. When she sent to me, I said, they can't be talking about us, you know? But then when I seen the description was her video with me and her in it, I was like, they are talking about us. Oops.
Well,
Then, of course,
well, let me ask you, do you feel that was a slide form of retaliation against you and any other cop watchers or auditors?
that video, yeah. It was like propaganda, in my opinion. It was bad, and it was to try to. I think it was to incite the public against us too. You know.
Well, I mean, I know every one of y'all have dealt in retaliation in some form or fashion.
Mhm.
Well, except for Sweet, you know, because she's new, and I haven't because I filmed in my driveway and at the grocery store. And
yeah,
and
it
I
will
know that
happen.
Pink Camera actually got followed home to her apartment complex one time when they were trying to find out who she was.
Lady, would you want to tell them why you had to move or why you chose to move?
Well, I was going to sell my house anyway, but I have been doxxed so many times by the Nampa City Police Department. It was unreal. I mean, at first I was editing that out of my videos. That's why I know how to edit so well, I think. But I'm exaggerating a little, just a little. But anyway, then I decided, no, I'm not going to edit all that. I think people need to understand how ignorant they're being, you know. Well, that also backfired. Because I had a couple of different people, a couple of different times come knocking at my door. So I knew that I really had to just go. That's the reason why I sold very quickly. So anyway.
Yeah, I
That
can't imagine.
toxin business. It stings.
Yeah, because okay. Because she was
Pardon me?
doxing me. I don't know. I thought it was
I had
muted.
people coming to my.
Yes, and because of that, she had to sell her home for way less than it was worth, and sell it a lot quicker than she was planning on doing. And I would like to one day bring a tort complaint against that city because she had to move because of them. And they kept harassing her, and I know her old address by heart because they said it so many times on her videos. But yeah, they have doxed my name. Anybody else been doxed? I bet we all have. They've doxed my name. They have not doxed my address, but they threatened to on live, mine and Amanda's both, with 430 people watching live. So it was crazy. Do we have another video lined up?
Well, I was just fixing to ask Road Dogs to go ahead and play the next video. Whatever you've got in queue, hon.
Sounds good.
And we will discuss it.
Give Road Dogs a quick minute. He's making a cup of coffee.
That's fine. You still with us, Banana?
Yeah, Banana's here. As a matter of fact, I was just informed that Miss Banana actually does have a cop watch that we got our hands on, and we'll be playing here shortly as well.
Yeah. I knew she had
Let's
that
watch
she
it.
did cop watch. I thought she did, but I don't think I've ever seen nothing she's done. But I know she's very much involved in this movement, you know. Like I said, you don't always have to hold a camera to be involved. I'm not saying she doesn't or she won't, because I know she will stand for her rights because she knows how, you know. I can't imagine her not standing for her rights. We see you, Banana.
Banana, I see.
I
see you talking, hon, but we're not getting you.
Are you muted?
She'll have to drop out and come right back. Oh, I see Miss American Justice is with us. She's on the Move Mobile. Hey, AJ.
Is
What's
that
up,
better?
There she is.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you now, Banana.
Yay! All right. Well, is it my video that's up next?
I'm not sure. Road Dogs went to get a cup of coffee, and he's rushing his fool little head off to get back to the computer to whichever video he's got set up to come up next.
No, that's all right. There is a little bit of backstory to my video, so if he is playing mine, I could talk about it briefly for a second.
Regardless, I think it's a good time to go ahead and talk about it.
All right, I'm gonna take it then. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, take the floor, definitely. Go ahead.
With this one, there's a little bit to be learned by it. Also, this was also a retaliatory. I wouldn't call it a stop because I was already stopped, but it was a retaliatory something. So backstory, we had went to the police station, and I had me and Dee Johns, who's also a huge part of the community and a woman. She's an activist, and sometimes she cop watches. And anyway, so I was out with her, and I was out with Accountability for All, and we went to the police station to file a complaint. And I was out in the car because typically, sometimes I observe out at the cop watches, and I'll stand next to them. Sometimes I'm waiting in the car, and then they load in, and then we'll drive off, depending on the cop watch or the audit or whatever. Anyway, but we're outside the police station, and I'm sitting in the car, and they're inside doing their report. And then as I'm waiting for them, I see a cop come out to my car, except I'm leaned all the way back in my back seat, okay? Or in my front seat, but all the way back. My car's turned off. No one can see that I'm in there. It's dark. And then I see the cop coming out and taking pictures of my plates. So I had my phone in my hand and boom, turned on the camera part. This is my first one. Turned on the camera part and started filming him. He did not expect me to jump out of my car because he did not realize I was in it. And so it was kind of funny. It was only about a 30-second video maybe, but it shows my editing on there, my very limited editing, but it shows it, as well as a little bit of humor. And it shows you what not to do, which is one of the main rules of filming. Don't hold your camera the wrong way. All right. I held it the wrong way.
I think we've all made that mistake at least once.
Yep.
Well, it was my first time, and I'm not gonna lie. I was not thinking about how I should hold the camera when the guy was coming and taking pictures of my plates.
That's so true. Yep.
My first 5 videos were like that. I swear to God.
Yeah, but it does show my humor a little bit, and a little bit of my voice, but it's mostly a joke. So
you talk about the landscaper portrait. I learned from watching all of y'all and watching the chats, especially.
Oh my God.
Landscape, don't do portrait. And I'm like, and it took me a while. I was like, oh, that's why.
Right. But for this instance, it actually ended up working out well, specifically for my editing skills.
Well, I'm seeing
spoiler alert, I might have made it to where the cop is shitting out donuts. I'm just saying.
Oh Lord.
I love it. Thing I noticed the other day.
Play that beautiful donut footage.
Okay, here it comes. I think he's ready too.
Mrs. AFA, I
Bad
love
boys,
that.
bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when we come for you?
Nice.
To take picture of the driver's plates. Yep. He didn't know you were in the car. He didn't even look.
He didn't know.
Excuse
Till
me,
now.
why are you taking a picture of my plates? Why? Excuse you.
He
I'm
ran.
asking you a question.
He said, "'Cause I am," as he walked away.
Right.
If I seem too complicated for you, it's 'cause I am.
It's 'cause I
It's 'cause I am. Yeah.
Excuse me, why are you taking a picture of my plates? Why? Excuse you.
It's 'cause I am.
I love your
Why are you
editing.
taking a picture of my plates?
Me too. This is awesome.
Why? Why are you taking a picture of my plates?
Yeah.
If I seem too complicated for you, it's 'cause I am. It's 'cause I am. Yeah.
Thank you, Road Dogs.
That was amazing, Banana. Excellent job. Oh, she's gone.
was
Where'd she
awesome.
go?
Right now.
She dropped
she-
out. There she
Yeah,
is.
she
There's
has-
our girl.
There she is. She's back.
She
And
disappeared. She'll be back.
oh yeah, she'll be right back. But I see why she was saying editing's important, because that just brought new light to that whole short encounter.
Of
Right.
course. But one thing I wanted to tell y'all real quick while he cues the next video is I did notice on InShot that you could take like a vertical video now and you can make it into a YouTube video and vice versa. So if you filmed it in vertical or the other, you can change it now. I didn't know that until I got InShot.
Am I okay? Am I good?
Yeah, we got you.
All right. So with that video, it's funny because the cop just says, "'Cause I am." I mean, it's not illegal, obviously. Like, he can take pictures of my plate, but it was in direct retaliation
course.
because complaints were being filed against the officers. I mean, it was just crazy. So that was kind of fun to put together.
Your editing on that was beautiful.
It was so
Thank you.
funny.
Loved it.
It was excellent.
Because I am.
I would have
you.
changed it to because I'm him. Get it?
Oh,
I
that's a good
am.
one.
I mean, the pig crying though. I mean, that was pretty
That
good.
was awesome.
Yeah,
That's
that
what
was
gave me
cute.
the idea. That's what made me want to change it to him. And I like to change songs to my own words anyway. So
Oh,
why
that
not?
was good.
And we can sing it both ways, ham and I am. Because I am, because I'm a piggy ham. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, so that's a Mrs. Accountability for All exclusive.
That was awesome, Banana. I loved it. Okay, do
Thank
we have
you.
another video ready, guys, in the basement or on the queue list? A
Yeah, I
queue and a
just
list,
told
it's the
Road
same damn
whatever he's
thing.
got next up in the queue.
Alrighty.
All right.
Sounds good.
Before you started up, I do have to hop down. I got to take care of my kiddos. Got to put them to bed. But thank you so much for having me up here. It was great to meet all of you wonderful ladies. I'm
so
subbed.
glad you came, Banana.
I'm subbed
Thank
to
you,
everyone on
Anna.
here. So
I love you, girl.
love you too. All right, I'll listen down and chat. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming, hon.
Thank you.
Oh, that girl's so sweet. And guys, she can sing too. If you guys haven't
Oh,
heard
yeah.
her sing.
She's got
Anybody-
cord.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anybody that's not subbed to her, hopefully somebody's dropped her in the chat. She's a good channel, great supporter,
Definitely.
great activist.
And she does pop-up lounge, and
Mhm.
it get. Let me tell you.
Karaoke night.
Oh yeah, she does that pop-up lounge, and it can get a little spicy and dicey in that chat. Let me tell you. And we've made a
I had
running
so
joke
much
of.
fun the other night.
we've made a running joke. Let's see how many times we can make Banana laugh while she sings. So she's gotten to where she don't look at chat as she sings anymore.
Poor Banana.
But,
Or when when she messes up, she goes, "Shit, fuck, damn," or "damn," something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you'd never expect it out of her,
Oh
but you
yeah,
did
the
it.
lyrics to the song. So god damn it.
Okay, I'm being told
was
that
funny.
the next one up is Lady Justice. It's
Yay.
almost 30 minutes, so he's
Ooh.
requesting that you let him know when he needs to fast forward and slow down and everything to keep it a little bit shortened.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got some long ones out there, I guess. Yep.
Well, I think this is one of the shorter ones they were able to get their hands on.
And this woman is editing. Imagine what they look like if she wasn't.
I am editing.
Well,
Okay, so
one
just
that I
help
was
him
told
walk
about
through it.
was one that I was told about was over an hour, and I was like, yeah, even at double time, there's no way we can do that one.
Okay, so you understand, lady. Just help him walk through the boring parts,
Right.
or the less action packed. Okay, well, let's go.
Here we go, Road Dogs.
Thanks.
It's on you.
Yeah. Lady Justice in the house.
Keeping the balances of justice level with the light of liberty shining bright.
Hey, what's their major malfunction? Tyranny, right?
It's a wreck.
You got your phone?
It's upside down, man. We're out here live with Chuck Bronson, Yin Yang News Now, and American Amy.
Look at that. That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Oh, wow.
It slipped over. I can't believe that.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if anybody's
That's
hurt.
awful.
Anyway, we're out here live with Chuck Bronson,
There's more of them.
American Amy, Yin Yang News Now, and I've got Unit 7781, and we got Unit 6386. We have a car turned upside down along the side of the road.
He can go to the 20-minute marker.
Yeah,
I'm not sure
whenever
if there's
the,
anybody
still in the car at this point. I do not
Okay.
see medical as of yet. I want to thank each and every one of you guys that are in here for being here. We're all live right now. We got American Amy, we got Yin Yang News Now.
I got a question for you. I've noticed a lot of the activists and cop watchers and stuff, they call out the cop numbers. As a newbie, and for those out there who are wanting to try, why do y'all call out the cop car numbers?
Because that's how you identify. If you can't get their name and badge number, that's another way to identify who they are.
Right,
exactly.
Thank you. I've actually been asked that question before and didn't know the proper response. And for those out there that are starting, I think that's something important that they need to know.
It's very important for documentation. And also, they seem to get a little intimidated by it. I don't know why, but that's not why we're doing it. But you'll notice sometimes when you start calling out their numbers, because they know what that number means. They know you could trace it back to time, date, and whoever's driving that car.
There we go.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Stamps. Yep.
Go ahead, Road Dogs.
And we've got Chuck Bronson. And we are riding in the bait car, y'all.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we're in the bait car. Hey.
It's great being out here with you ladies.
Thank you. Yeah.
We're out here with Chuck Bronson, yeah?
Yeah, we're having a fabulous time.
Yes, we are.
Absolutely.
Yeah!
I love it, dude.
Did you call us?
I love this.
Hey, how are
Yeah.
you?
How you guys doing?
Absolutely fabulous, sir. How are you this evening?
Very well, ma'am.
Thank you.
Over there, that's nice.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Everything's okay.
I hope
He
so.
wind up
I hope
falling in
so.
love with you later. What's up, man?
Great.
You got it?
She is a beautiful woman. I don't blame
Damn
you.
it. Give me a minute. Damn it. Damn it. Ram it. What the hell is is it?
Ramit.
Zamet.
I like Ramit better.
Dominic Zamet. Sergeant.
Damn right. One and only,
Good to
baby.
meet you, Sergeant.
Huh?
It's good to meet you, Sergeant.
Pleasure to meet you too, man.
Servant in what is it? Servant in.
I'm sorry?
So do you have medical on the way, or are you?
No,
you
whatever you seen, we're already done.
You're already done.
Yeah.
Oh.
We went
So
faster
nobody
than the
was
C4
hurt, though.
miles.
He said nobody was hurt. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No injuries.
Well, that's
And
good.
that's a miracle.
We got them
With-
trained well.
With them upside down, it looks
Yeah.
like somebody would have been
What's up
hurt.
with the signals?
The what?
The radio, the signals.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
The radio signals.
The signals.
They're encrypted or something.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's an officer safety issue.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, that's just ridiculous. That's being a pansy.
Well, here's the thing, right? I have no problem with any of you guys being on scene. You guys don't bother me. That's Brian, he knows. I actually enjoy Brian on my scenes. I really don't care if you guys show up on our calls. You guys don't bother me any. However, the chief of police in the city determined otherwise. So if you have any concerns with the encryption, you go talk to the city.
Do you think they've done it because this man's been out here?
No, we've been
videoing?
going to encrypt it for many years now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's across the nation. I'm seeing that more and more, actually. I go across the nation to film y'all.
It has nothing to do with, you guys show up in calls or hearing where we're going. It's
I
nothing
hope
to do with
not.
that.
I hope you're not afraid of us. We're just. here to
I'm
document.
definitely not afraid of you guys.
Good.
No.
I actually
We're
like
not,
being
we're
on
not
camera.
out
I
here
enjoy
to
it.
harm anybody.
Brian knows I enjoy being on
You're
camera.
photogenic, so.
Thank you. I appreciate that. His followers wanted me to dance for them, so I think I'm doing pretty good, right, Brian? That's what I do. With the city of Fort Myers, we're transparent.
Oh, yeah.
That's
funny.
You can't get more transparent than the city of Fort Myers Police Department.
Encryption is transparency.
That's
That's
not
real
transparency.
transparency.
You know it's a major officer safety issue.
Chuck's
You
always.
know it's a major officer safety issue.
But as you
Come
can
on.
see, we really don't
Yeah, it
need.
is too.
So how many times have you guys been hurt on the job because somebody heard you on the scanner where you're at and they
Never
showed up and
know.
hurt you?
Well, you gotta understand.
No, how
things are
many
different
times
these
has
days.
that happened? Never.
What, in this
Never.
day and age?
We don't want to take
And
that
we
chance.
obviously don't need the damn scanners in order to show up, right?
Are you being targeted? Just wondering. Yes or no?
Targeted by who?
Are you a police officer? You get targeted?
I'm targeted by the police, yes.
Yes,
They're all targeted
absolutely.
by the police.
We are
Stop
targeted
it.
by the cops.
I pulled over 4 times in the
Brian,
last 30
come
days. That's
on,
not
man.
targeted for not
Yeah.
even doing
Brian,
anything.
you know you have free reign here in the city of Fort Myers. I don't know if that's to do with you trying to be training us or us being transparent. I'm trying to confuse. Because I think we're very transparent with you, Brian. So stop.
On the scene, maybe after I find out where you're at.
Well, it's the way it works. If you have a complaint, you guys have no problem complaining against us. Go down to the city and complain.
Who's complaining against me?
Not you. I actually like him. He's a really nice guy, actually.
Actually, he's a kind guy. We don't do nice.
But
He's a
we,
No,
kind guy.
well,
we
wait a minute.
don't
You knew his name
dislike
before
cops.
mine, so.
Both of you guys are 2 of my favorite cops.
Well, I was
but
actually upset that you remembered him before me.
you heard that dude right there has been 100% with me every time.
And then, when I tell you that I was
This dude
upset
right
that you
here
hurt my
has
feelings,
been
right?
100%.
I don't have hate against anybody.
Hey, I thank you guys for
I'm
popping
gonna
in.
he's a dick.
That's the way it
This is
works,
my
man.
opinion. It's my right. I mean,
Yeah, but they should never be a dick cuss to
you know,
begin
it's
with because they should be professional.
Well, regular people aren't telling me to back up. Well, regular people aren't telling me to back up. Well, regular people aren't telling me to back up. Or,
Right.
Right.
Director.
Officer safety.
They got shot and killed every day neither.
That's what I'm,
Come on, Brian.
that's my focus.
But we regular people do get caught, shot and killed every day, way more than
Who
cops.
does?
Yeah.
Who does?
More?
Look it up. Every year, more
The people are shot and killed by officers more than the officers are shot by the people. That's a fact. That is a
You're not
fact.
being shot and killed for no reason.
Oh, come on. Yes, we are.
The last time I checked, the 2 New York police officers sitting inside their patrol vehicles got shot and killed for no reason.
Where?
And I've seen cops shoot and kill a 15-year-old kid in the back.
Who did
Y'all,
that?
I mean, what's
I
your
don't
Who
know.
did that?
A cop did
Where?
in California.
Yeah, let's say California.
Yeah.
This is
Well,
Fort Myers.
it's still.
Pesky Piggy Pissant was just talking about New York City cops getting shot in a parking lot. However, when I brought up the fact that a California cop shot a 15-year-old boy in the back, killing him, he didn't want to talk about that. Clearly very one-sided, you think?
Is still a cop.
Do I hold you the same as everybody else?
It's still a cop shooting a person
Do I
out there
treat
on the
you-
street.
Do I
A
treat you the way that
15-year-old.
everyone else treats us?
No,
still got marks?
This
No.
is my tattoo for my friend that's dead that was shot by the Jacksonville police.
Jacksonville?
Jacksonville, Florida.
2002. There was a recruiter all over. He was unarmed.
Yeah.
Yes, he did run from a traffic stop, but he shouldn't have died for that.
I don't know. I wasn't there for that. I will
I
never
know
speak
you
on
weren't.
that.
Of course you wouldn't, because you weren't there.
No, you wasn't there.
Plus, it wouldn't be right of me to speak on
It
something I
wouldn't.
don't
You
know.
wasn't there.
But you can speak on other things.
Yes,
Is that-
absolutely.
And we do appreciate you.
That I'm aware of, absolutely. I can't speak on cases I'm not.
No, this happened years ago.
2002. Yeah.
We're transparent as you can get.
You're as clear as mud, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
as
am.
clear as mud. Yep.
That's what police officers are supposed to do. We're supposed to educate the community on violations. That's what we do.
Educate the community on violations.
Let them go and with warnings.
That's what. Yeah, exactly. That's what we're doing. Is educating.
I'm asking. You said you're
That's exactly what we're doing.
Educating don't cause money.
What's up, man?
If you're educating, that's fine. But if you're just collecting revenue, that's the difference.
We don't collect revenue on citations. Just so you know.
None of your citations.
Oh, that's a
Not
lie.
the city of Fort Myers. Not the city of Fort Myers.
None of them cost money?
Nope.
So if you get a ticket, even if you're
Maybe
speeding?
maybe the city does, not the police department.
I know the police
don't
don't
collect
get
money.
money.
He's speaking in riddle
I know what
over
he's
here.
speaking in, yeah.
Hey, what's their major malfunction? Tyranny, right?
You guys got body cam footage before?
Yes.
Requested it? You ever had it, like things redacted or things missing?
Absolutely.
Like pretty much
From my
everything that you
own
want.
case.
The reason
From
why
my
you're
own
getting the body
case.
cams,
Yeah.
like I requested body cams from Fort Myers today.
I've never even got
I can't
mine.
wait to-
Truth be told, audits. Clear as mud. Yeah. I'm not afraid to say my mind, my one.
There's actually a really good protest up a little further.
What
You want to
happened?
skip
I don't know why. Yeah, why it
It's
stopped.
lag. I
It's
don't know.
lagging. They didn't stop it. It just started lagging.
Oh, it just
Right.
started lagging.
Oh, I
I
thought they were
think-
going to skip
No,
forward.
they're gonna try to. No, well, because we had discussed it, we thought the whole video was worth watching because the whole thing's good, and it hasn't even started to the where she starts a protest. Well, he starts with her, so she has to protest.
Yeah, right.
So I mean, this is him just acting like he's nice, you know. But it does get to a point where she has to throw a little, you know. Maybe we got here now. Road Dog's gonna help us, I think.
I had to do some
That number is 239-337-5800. Alligator Towing, Fort Myers, Florida. Just a little shout out for them. Honestly, I've never used them as a tow company, so I don't know how professional they are or are not. You do have the police cars out in the middle of the street on both sides, as you can see. Again, I want to thank each and every one in here this evening. Thank you for your support. It's so greatly appreciated. Speeching it up. Yeah. Why?
Because it's for your safety purposes, because he's going to flip this car in a second.
He's gonna flip the car.
Yes.
And it's gonna flip over here?
I don't know. He's the guy that does this for a living, so he asked me to ask you to step across the street.
I usually, am I detained?
Are you detained? No,
Yeah.
ma'am, you're free to go.
Okay, I'm a
Where you
free
wanna go.
person and I don't need his
You are living in
safety.
the roadway,
Hey,
so
do me a
it's-
I don't need his safety.
Put the crime scene over here, please. Hey, put some crime scene tape
let's
up,
go,
please.
Okay.
Thank you.
We're gonna put crime scene tape up.
I need you to push back, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I'm gonna ask you one more time.
Whenever the crime scene tape comes up, sir, I'll be more
We're
than
gonna push
happy.
you right back there. Keep moving.
That's fine. When it
All right?
comes up, until
Ryan,
it
will you
comes
tell
up.
them to move back, please? For safety reasons. Come on, man.
A free person in a free society can step wherever they choose to. And you're not responsible
This
for
is
my
why we have
safety.
problems with you guys.
Yeah.
We try to be
well,
safe for you guys, and you guys are
Yeah.
ignorant.
Uh-huh.
You like stand right here? I mean,
No, we want it back there with you. That's it.
Tow truck guy.
Yeah.
dragging the car up there.
Yeah, it's not going
I
to
know
fling
where he's
over
moving the
here.
car. He asked me as you guys.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. Tell that free. Tell that
They only like to arrest people for obstruction.
Oh well. Okay.
Which means if you don't listen to what anything they say, whether it's lawful or not, they can arrest you. I'm just saying.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, cool. Thank you. No. It's just. Oh, now he's going to put the car in. He's put.
She's good. You got it? Yep. Okay.
And he sees it. He's just being an ass.
Nope. She's being lawful, ma'am. I appreciate your cooperation.
Look what they do to me and Chuck.
Thank you.
They put us
Yeah,
in the
but
tape.
again, a free person in a free society cannot be. That's fine. Cannot be told where to step. Thank you.
So after we're done with, they put up the magic tape.
Lady Justice, Liberty Press caused this tape to come up because a free person in a free society cannot fucking be told where they can and cannot step. And yeah, you got now a protest. You want to see a protest the size of Korea? You're going to see it.
You must give your direction.
Yeah.
He's done with the tape. Let's leave.
Alrighty. He had fun painting in the numbers.
I think we're good here, right? We're good.
Arkansas
here.
homeowners, would you like to erase your electric bill for free this year? You can with a brand new state clean energy program.
Okay, yes,
Okay.
Lady Justice going live.
Well, this is where he starts flirting with her and trying to take her to breakfast.
Yes. Yeah.
Said I'm something different, so you gotta be pissant.
I am pissant.
He is pissant. I gave him that.
She gave me that. Lady Justice, you be pissant.
It's like Harold and Kumar.
Have you ever
Harold and Kumar? What the hell?
Maybe we can make a YouTube channel.
Do I have a what?
Have you ever been involved in a shooting on duty?
Yes, I have.
All right. And did you have to kill somebody?
No.
They survived. Was you shot? Did you get shot?
No, I got shot at.
Okay. And you? Have you ever been involved in an on-duty shooting?
Yes.
What happened?
Public records want to request it.
Somebody shot a cop.
So did you get time off after that shooting? Did you get time off after that shooting?
Public record if you'd like to go find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
We will.
But see, that's what I'm saying. That's what. See, he did tell you. That's what I'm saying. That's the one. That's the lieutenant. It was him and a lieutenant. Him and a lieutenant. Killed the guy. This one did.
You're wrong. You're wrong, Brian.
That's true. Come on,
He didn't kill anybody.
Kitty.
Article's wrong.
Well, you better, that's why you couldn't trust mainstream
So it's
media.
news. That's not good,
That's
man.
mainstream media.
That's mainstream media.
No, that was Wink. That says that.
We both know that Sergeant Zavillo didn't kill anybody.
Well,
We don't know. I don't know.
We do know. We just
No. And guess what? The Supreme Courts have ruled that you can be a liar. So anything you say, I'm sorry. I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
Definitely not 6 feet under or cremated, so.
I don't know.
Definitely alive.
I don't know. So you
Yes,
say.
sir.
But you often cannot.
And we
believe.
even under 8, just so you guys know.
You rendered aid?
Yes.
Good. There you go.
Applied a tourniquet.
Ooh, good. Thank you.
Okay.
Now
that
story
is crazy, though. That's why I'm not a cop.
Cops are such assholes.
Oh, being a cop is not pretty for everyone, Brian.
I get
As you can tell.
It's not an easy job, I'm sure, at times.
It's an impossible job.
Well, it is kind of.
It is. It
We
is.
still do it because we love doing it.
You love doing it.
Anyway, we do have a couple of tyrants here. Yeah! What's their major malfunction? Tyranny, right? That is a pretty major malfunction.
I Lady Justice, don't be standing me up now.
Hey, Northern Corruption Monitor 907. It's so good to see you here. Yeah.
Well, like James Barnes says,
Yeah,
if it's a matter of record,
Yeah.
they can tell you.
Fabulous, y'all are here. Thank you. Christoph Wilhelm. Got a couple tyrants, my personal opinion.
Look, are you?
Yeah.
No problem.
Anyway, Lady Justice has just been asked out on a date with this guy right here.
Don't be flattering. I asked all you guys out.
Yeah.
Come on, Lady Justice.
Come on.
Actually, Brian was the first one to ask me on a date.
I know. But then you invited her, and then you said we could all come, and then
Yeah.
asked her for sure.
Yeah.
Well, because she's the one that I think was statement the most. Brian's, he has a little ethical guidance to him.
Oh, really?
I kind of believe him.
Well, you also know him better, for the record. You've never met me before.
You heard me say here and tell you over and over, I'm not sure if we can be there or not.
You definitely said I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So you like, that's like a case, that's
Because
like
I
a
can't
cover-up.
lie to you, because I'm not sure how long I'm going to be here.
That's right.
That's
We don't
exactly
know.
what
I'm not
saying.
driving, so
But
I
if
can't.
I knew I was going to be here, and I would have told you I'd have been there, yeah, we'd be there.
Yeah.
You guys hiding transparency.
And that's why we came, yeah.
I love it.
But if I knew, uh-oh, what? Shout out to Yang Yang News Now and Chuck Bronson.
Definitely.
Well, having her dad come out and threaten like he was in front of cops.
She didn't give us no legitimate reason at all. On the fact that she sat there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Does anything
Well, the
happen
way,
after this?
yeah, the way there was an attitude there when they first rolled up.
I don't
I
think
was
basically, I did
static
some
recording
teaching.
when they first rolled up. You will see that in part 2.
Yeah.
Hard to tell why.
Yeah.
Okay, Road Dogs.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah.
Well, they're probably going to drop her off somewhere else that's sheltered.
That was
You
great,
know-
Lady Justice. What do you guys think about that?
I love it. I love seeing all of y'all out there when you get animated. All of you are so passionate. And for me and Sweet Tea, coming up behind y'all, learning from y'all with every video y'all make, every live that we're in. Even Amy,
Yes.
when she's doing her lives and just talking about something local, or she's sharing with us something's happening around the world. I love that. Everybody's
Yeah.
like, well, I don't want to do a live. I have nothing to talk about. Look at Amy. She finds these articles to share with us
Man,
that
there's so
we all
many
need
of
to
them.
see.
Yeah.
Like Pink Camera. She shared that video of the Colorado Springs cop, and we were able to put her in contact with Police 719, I think it is, out of Colorado
719.
Springs.
Standing tall, I think it is.
719. And Sweet
Or
Tea
maybe
is
it's Police- no,
actually in Colorado Springs.
it's
And so
Police-
she's
Police
been able to look
719.
up. So you get a network going,
Yes.
Yes.
and that's what we need, the network. So that if somebody sees something, they can share it and go, hey, I need you to look into this for me.
And guys, sometimes I find articles and there'll be so many of them that one day I had like 10 of them. I knew I'd never get through them. And I had a lot of malfunctions that day anyway. But even if the thing would have worked great, I still couldn't get through them. And they were all police related or crime related. And they were all really weird and crazy. But yeah, I like to keep people informed. I love to share information. And I also encourage people to check out my American Amy Facebook page. You guys are welcome to drop links there. That goes for everybody in the chat too. Everything I drop there, is for a reason. I may or may not agree with it, but I think there's something to be learned there. And I share articles on my community tab on YouTube. And like you said, I do my panels when I can. I'm not the greatest at running them, but I'll get better.
I can't remember
do
who said it
amazing.
to me, but somebody actually called it Amy's police blotter.
Oh, that's good.
I like that. Yeah, and my Twitter too. Now, Twitter, unfortunately, I have 3 of them, but Twitter is the easiest for me to share them to, even though I've never been a Twitter person, but it's just the easiest couple buttons to push because, man, I do run into some information and I sure do want to share it. I just can't help it. I want to. And I appreciate all you guys that do come into the panels, man. Okay, well, we got another video. Okay. Well, it looks like
Yeah, we're hit.
Kind of close it
Yeah,
out.
we went over the 2-hour mark, and we figured,
Sorry.
the show be about an hour and a half, 2 hours. No, it's perfect. We went exactly how long we said we would.
Yeah.
And everybody got a video out there, which is amazing. And we got a couple that we weren't expecting. Like Banana. I didn't even know she had a cop watch.
Yes,
I didn't
that
either.
was awesome. And the
I thought it
editing
was
on that
fabulous.
was the bomb.
You know, and we learned a lot about editing from each other, and we've made, some good
And-
connections here.
Yes.
Yeah,
And we need to
absolutely.
make sure that we keep in contact with each other and ask each other for help. Because I'm telling you what I'm weak in something, one of you is going to be able to do it, and vice versa. Me and Lady Justice have helped each other that way. Me and Amanda's helped each other. Me and Sam. It's just no reason why we shouldn't. It's stupid. And Banana says she'll give us some tips. So yeah, thanks. I want to thank you all. I want to thank you guys for inviting us, and I want to thank everybody in the chat. I'm excited to do this again sometime, I hope. And thank you.
United we stand. United we
we
stand.
stand.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Definitely.
Well, it looks
No,
like we got Total for Life and Road Dog coming in.
With us
Yes,
being
ma'am.
us
I
being-
want to throw something out here. Every one of you ladies are awesome. And any one of you are welcome back at this panel any day you want.
Thank you,
Well,
Road
thank you
Dog.
very much. I appreciate hearing that.
Yes,
too.
I appreciate you guys. Road and Toe Show is the bomb.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's okay. I
Sorry.
appreciate everybody.
Go,
man.
girl.
None of us
You
can
know-
do this without the rest of us. I mean, we need everybody. I'll say it over and over. Whether you be a viewer, a supporter, an activist in your own right, or if you're holding a camera, whatever you're doing, we need you. We all need you. Yes, we need each other as human beings.
We do.
You know, we were all worried because with our show being so small and so new, we were like, oh, I doubt we're not going to get many people up here, and then y'all started banging out answers, and we was like, oh, great, and then the excitement started building, and I appreciate all you ladies so much.
Well,
I want
you're
to
very-
thank, Lady Justice, M Star, American Amy, Laura Shark, M Star, Banana, Sweet Tea. I want to thank each and every one of y'all from the bottom of our hearts for coming to our show and teaching us and sharing y'all's experiences. It's been a true honor, being up here with y'all.
I
It was
would really like
motivating.
to meet each and every one of you as I travel around this union. So keep that in mind, please. Okay.
Definitely. And y'all stay in touch. Y'all got my
can I add-
number and Facebook and everything. We'll all stay in touch for sure.
Can I ask one question?
No, go ahead, Amy. Go ahead.
Do we know how many people total was in the chat? All the chats together at one time?
A shit ton. How's that?
Really?
Yeah, I was wondering that too.
That's
A
amazing.
shit ton.
Hey, we finally got.
I'd like to say,
absolutely amazing.
I'd like to say I appreciate you ladies for being up here and spending the time on me and Road Dog's little old platform, the Road and Toe Show. And you guys were awesome, and I think it went really well. I mean, I knew there was going to be technical difficulties and a few people and a few things. So, but other than that, I think everything went great.
Yeah,
I think it went excellent. All the technical issues I have, and I think it did great. And I
I will
enjoyed
be
it.
back for sure.
I will too.
Thank
And
you
I hope
so
everybody
much.
in chat comes back. And don't ever say our little channel this and that, because I don't look at your damn numbers. I couldn't tell you how many subs you have. Either I like you or I don't. And if I like you, I'm going to come jump down with you. Okay? I don't
Yeah,
care about
we're
numbers.
actually we're not even worried about numbers.
I know.
The way we look at it is we're happy with our little family.
Yeah,
I mean, the
and
more that
that's
wants to be part of the family, great. If we stay right where we're at, we're happy.
right. And also, if I see some people in the chat, I don't know if they were ladies or not, guys. Everybody's welcome. If you need help, if you're trying to get into this, I don't have a lot. I used to have more time than I do now, but now I'm taking on a lot of things, and it's like, well, I got to kind of, make sure I'm having time for my personal life too. That's a struggle we all face. So, but if I promised you I'll help you, I will. There's one person, Jose, down the street. I'm supposed to make him a compilation. I will. But people need help, or if you want to try to get some tips, try to reach us. My information, Google me. It's so easy.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
I
reach
found
out
you.
to you. I am. I would and I think you're hilarious, and I know that you and I would definitely bond. So I'm gonna reach out to you.
Sounds good.
Definitely, definitely.
I
And on
know.
that note, I'm going to turn it back
I
over
do.
to Toe and Roe and
Yeah.
let them handle it from here.
I do know. You guys, you ladies, you just sit back and watch. This is how we end the show every night that we're on. I will say that I do know that American Justice was having technical problems, but she does appreciate y'all for getting back with her and coming up on this show. It was her brainstorm. She started it. Heather jumped on board. Her and Heather did all the logistics. Me and Road Dog, we just opened the panel up. So
Oh yes, AJ gave me a list and said, "You've got contacts. Help me find them." I said,
Yeah.
"Well, I've already got a few. Let's see what we can do."
Heather did an
I
excellent
know.
job. Her setting this up. Her and AJ both did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys did great. Absolutely.
So just sit back, relax, enjoy what we're about to do, because this is how we end the show. I appreciate everybody, all the people on panel and all that, but we got to do our little outro. You guys take a look at this. This is what we do on a daily basis or on a nightly basis. And then when we come back from our outro, we'll have a few words.
Sounds good.
Yes, sir.
This shit I'm out, no thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me please, fuck this shit I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit I'm out.
All right.
I
would
love
like
that outro.
I do too.
I would like to say thanks all the ladies for being on the panel and coming up here, hanging out with us. American Amy, Sweet Tea, Heather Holt, Lady Justice, M Star, Banana, Laura Shark, anybody that I missed, I'm
Pink Camera
sorry.
Magic.
Who did I miss?
Pink.
Pink Camera Magic. Yep. I knew I missed somebody. Thank you. Pink Camera Magic, all the people in chat. You know I love you. You know we love you over here at the Road and Toe Show. You guys are awesome. We got the greatest mods in the world. Farlap, Judd,
Yes.
Heather Holt. I mean, Big Man, Nanner, everybody. How you guys are awesome.
Good.
You guys do the work.
Mark and Sass.
Snark and Sass,
Yes.
you guys put it in. Everybody that's listening
Far
that
out.
shared this out for us earlier today and yesterday.
And
We
speaking
love
of
you.
that, I have a list of that
Okay, go ahead, Heather. I'll let you throw that in there.
because I even took screenshots.
Okay. Give the shout out to the people that shared it all, Heather.
For everybody that shared, it was shared on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. I want to thank M Star. I want to thank NC Tyrant Hunter, Snark and Sass, Right Crispy, Chuck Bronson, Pink Camera, Truth Be Told, Caucasian Sasquatch, and of course the Road and Toe Show, AJ, American Justice of Texas, and everybody else who shared as far as dropping the link and letting everybody know it
T-Bird.
couldn't have been possible without all of you.
10-4. And with that, I'm going to turn this over to Road Dogs Media. What you got, Road?
Well, I want to thank all the ladies for coming up. It was awesome. I love seeing you guys all together, getting your perspectives of different things, seeing your videos. And Amy, your video that I played was actually the first live I was ever in on your channel. And I want to tell you what, that night I was livid. But I do want to thank everybody. I do want to congratulate Leslie Sullivan. I see you're in the chat.
Yes, for sure.
For hitting 1,000 subs. Congratulations on that. And I want to thank all the mods and everybody that came in. And Toe, back over to you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Road Dog. I didn't mean. I thought you had a little bit more. I want to tell Leslie
Oh, and
that
one
NC Tyrant Hunter reached out to the Road and Toe Show, asked us to push for you to get to 1,000 mods when he put it on his community page that night, and we went live and we plugged you and we plugged you and we plugged you at least 6-7 times that night, and between NC Tyrant Hunter and us, we got you up over 1,000. I congratulate you. You're an awesome person, and we love you over here at the Road and Toe Show.
Hey, you know, Jeff, the NC Tyrant Hunter, he is a great guy too, and I've known him for a long time, and I just wanted to shout out to him too, real quick. And that's and I was just thinking, that's the dream we were sold. We were all told years ago that we were all going to help each other, and I've been looking for some people that want to move in that kind of way. That's the way I want to move. So again, thank you for having me.
All right.
Amen.
So on that note, here we go. Road Dog, you got your cam. Can you camera up?
I can cam up if you want.
Cam up. I'm camming up.
Oh, we get to see
this is-
guys tonight.
This
Yes.
is the new one.
Ooh.
So here we go. This is the end of the show. I am your host. I am Toe for Life. This is my host, Road Dogs Media, and we are out this bitch. Toodles.
Bye, guys.
Later, everyone.
Later.
Night, guys. Thanks.
Peace.